Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, unable to move, feeling trapped in your own body? This chilling experience is known as sleep paralysis, a phenomenon that has puzzled and terrified humanity for centuries. Historically, different cultures have interpreted sleep paralysis in fascinating ways. Some saw it as a supernatural event, believing it to be the work of malevolent spirits or demons. Others viewed it as a sign of physical or mental illness. In reality, sleep paralysis is a complex neurological event. As we sleep, our brain cycles through various stages. Occasionally, a glitch occurs during the transition between stages, particularly between the rapid eye movement or REM stage and wakefulness. This glitch leaves the mind awake, but the body remains in a state of paralysis, a normal condition during REM sleep to prevent us from physically acting out our dreams. So, now you know what sleep paralysis is, but do you know about its dangers? You might think sleep paralysis is just a creepy experience, but it can actually be dangerous. Let's delve into the chilling reality of sleep paralysis. It's not just about the phantom figures or the feeling of being pinned to your bed. The hazard runs deeper, affecting both the physical and psychological well-being of those who experience it. On the physical front, the most direct danger lies in the paralysis itself. Imagine a scenario where a threat presents itself, a fire, an intruder, or even a medical emergency. In the clutches of sleep paralysis, the individual is rendered unable to respond, helpless in the face of danger. This vulnerability can have serious consequences, potentially leading to harm that could have been avoided. Turning to the psychological realm, the impact of sleep paralysis can be similarly unsettling. The intense fear and distress associated with these episodes can lead to chronic stress and anxiety. Over time, these negative effects can build up, leading to more serious mental health issues such as depression or post-traumatic stress disorder. The dread of another episode can also disrupt sleep patterns, creating a vicious cycle of sleep deprivation and increased stress. But what about those who share a bed with someone experiencing sleep paralysis? It's important to note that the danger extends to them as well. Imagine waking up to find your partner seemingly awake, but unresponsive and terrified. This can be a traumatic experience, leading to anxiety and fear. There's also the potential risk of physical harm, for instance, if the person experiencing sleep paralysis suddenly breaks free and reacts violently out of fear. Furthermore, the stress of worrying about a loved one's sleep paralysis can lead to sleep disturbances and anxiety for the bed partner as well. This can negatively impact their quality of life and overall well-being. In essence, sleep paralysis isn't just a nightmarish experience that fades with the morning light. Its effects can linger, casting a shadow over both the person experiencing it and those around them. Sleep paralysis isn't just scary, it can be harmful to both the person experiencing it and those around them. So, how can you protect yourself and your loved ones from the dangers of sleep paralysis? Understanding how to reduce the risks and respond appropriately during an episode can go a long way in safeguarding against the potential dangers of sleep paralysis. First and foremost, maintaining a regular sleep schedule is crucial. Our bodies thrive on routine, and a consistent bedtime and wake-up time can help regulate our internal clocks, thus reducing the likelihood of sleep paralysis. Furthermore, it's also important to avoid certain triggers. Stress, for instance, is a common culprit. Engaging in relaxing activities before bed, such as reading a book or taking a warm bath, can help reduce stress levels and ensure a more restful sleep. Similarly, cutting back on caffeine and alcohol, particularly in the hours leading up to bedtime, can also make a significant difference. But what happens if you or a loved one experience sleep paralysis? The key here is to stay calm. It's natural to feel fear or panic in such situations, but remember that sleep paralysis, while unsettling, is generally harmless. Instead of struggling or attempting to move, focus on steady, deep breaths. This can help to transition you out of the episode more smoothly. If someone else is experiencing sleep paralysis, it's important not to wake them abruptly. This can lead to confusion and fear. Instead, gently reassure them that they're safe and that it will pass soon. However, if sleep paralysis becomes a frequent occurrence or is causing significant distress, it may be time to seek medical advice. A healthcare professional can provide further guidance and, if necessary, recommend treatments such as cognitive behavioral therapy or medication. Remember, everyone's experience with sleep paralysis is unique. What works for one person may not work for another. It's all about finding what works best for you and your loved ones, and being patient with yourselves through the process. With the right knowledge and precautions, you can minimize the dangers of sleep paralysis and ensure a peaceful night's sleep for everyone.